In Lincolnshire, only fragments of downland now remain. So it is fortunate that old quarries retain many lime-loving plants and a variety of conditions. Scrub of thorn and dog rose, common flowers like bird's foot trefoil, rare ones like the bee orchid. Quarries are also of interest to the geologist. In the rock face are the fossils of animals which lived in the chalk seas 100 million years ago. Here, for example, a sea urchin. Even small places like chalk pits need careful management. These young volunteers cleared away lorry loads of refuse when these reserves were first acquired. Wetlands, lakes and ponds, fens and marshes are among the richest habitats for wildlife. Our 6 clay pit reserves along the old sea bank south of Sutton-on-Sea attract many wildfowl, waterside and reedbed birds, and are colonized by a variety of other aquatic creatures like these beautiful damselflies. Of the old fenland of South Lincolnshire, not a vestige remains, and wetlands the world over are fast disappearing as drainage and agricultural methods improve. Fortunately, gravel pits have provided some compensation for this loss. Once disused, these soon become reed-fringed and willow-lined, ideal for birds like these once rare great-crested grebes. A recent survey showed that most of the 48 pairs of these grebes in Lincolnshire nested on man-made lakes of recent origin. Water is in great demand for sport and recreation, as well as for nature conservation. There is scope for all uses, but more wetland reserves are urgently needed in Lincolnshire. The wind in the reeds is as precious as the wind on the heath. Road verges have been described as our last really big reserve for wildlife. Spotted orchids, the yellowhammer, burnet moths, roadside butterflies, orange tips at their mating here in May and June, the ringlet in high summer. Lindsay and Kesteven County Councils consult and collaborate with the Trust in protecting and managing the most interesting verges as nature reserves. The Red Hill at Goulsby is a particularly fine exposure of red chalk. The old grassland on the hillside here, a fragment of downland, has been generously given to the Trust. You can enjoy the distant views across the valley and the chalk flowers of late summer, the pale mauve stars of the autumn gentian, the purple knapweed, and, if you are lucky, a painted lady. On this limestone verge in Kesteven grows rock rose and horseshoe vetch, the food plant of the caterpillar of the Chalk Hill blue butterfly, for which this small area is the only site in Lincolnshire.